back on Sand Island. Been down here for several nights. Today's Wednesday. I came Saturday. It was very hot. The last few days I've been trying to rake the beach to work on my seaweed plume to make soil, to plant trees and stuff. I just want to record, there's a strange water thing going on here. I think there might be a swarm of fish under here. This is kind of what the island looks like at low tide, by the way. It's pretty big. But I want to focus on this strange water thing. I saw a little fish jump. I just wonder if there's a big school of them in there. This video might be really boring if nothing happens, but oh, look, fish jump. Do you see it? Hopefully. Last time I was out here over the 4th of July, by the mooring with the dinghy. A mooring is basically, it's got a ball on top of the water and it's chain that goes all the way down to either a gigantic metal mushroom. I actually have one at my parents' house, a small one. I think it's maybe 75 pounds. I could show you, but these things, you know, range up into the hundreds of pounds. Basically, so you could just, a boat could float up, hook onto it, and not have to worry about an anchor. Sometimes anchoring a boat can be very tricky if the ground's rocky or sandy. The anchor doesn't usually stick in. That's my dad's mooring out there, the one furthest out. And this is another mooring of the co-owners over there. So it's been pretty slow today. A gentleman stopped by from Shabig and dropped me off some ice because my cooler seems to thaw out very quickly for some reason. I'm not really sure why, because the cooler says it will keep ice frozen for 7 days, and Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's been 5 days and all my food is thawed out and I have to just eat tons of meat. So it's good though, because I'm raking seaweed, moving rocks, pushing a wheelbarrow, and I'll kind of show you how I do it probably tomorrow. We'll do a little video on that. Just want to kind of show you the point of the island, how far out it goes at low tide. Whew. Baby, what are you doing? It's my little dog, baby. That's a long story. I'll get to that some other day. But you can just kind of see how big the island is here. And there's more seaweed. You can see the two different seaweed lines. The one to the right was obviously a lower tide, and that was during the day today. And then the one up here was last night, because the night tides are higher than the day tides. And I mean night by even like, you know, 1 a.m. for some reason. It's the tide chart's pretty amazing. You know, people want to, you know, they're all worried about the coronavirus and racism and, you know, a president and everything. And I'm honestly not going to have any opinions on any of my videos about any kind of politics or social problems that's going on. I want this to be about nature, recovery, and stuff like that. So, come over. What I'm doing is I push the wheelbarrow. You can't push a wheelbarrow through the sand because it's nearly impossible. So what I do is I take deck boards and I lay them down like this. So I put them up, you know, for high tide because I don't want them to float away. So basically I would, you know, put the deck board down on the beach. I can run the wheelbarrow across it. I have them overlap directional, so that way the wheelbarrow is coming off like this. Not so it won't have a bump the opposite way. Phew. So here's the beginning of the seaweed plume. It's quite a while of raking seaweed, but as you can see, there's lots of poison ivy. These red and green leaves is all poison ivy. I'm not really sure whether they're changing color yet, but you can see the poison ivy's all mixed in with the, I call these bunchberry bushes. I'm not exactly sure the name of them. But here we go up the hill. And we got, baby, look out. Yeah, another thing you have to worry about is your dog getting into poison ivy, because she can actually get it. It gets on her fur and then gets on us. So hopefully she doesn't go diving in the poison ivy. She's usually pretty smart. Whew, so 7 years ago, I dumped probably 40 yards of seaweed up here, and it's all been grown back in. So I'm trying to reclaim it. And now that I have more time to be out here and take care of the island, I'm going to be maintaining it, trying to get some trees growing, some native species. There's lots of invasive species from other countries and other areas that, you know, just don't naturally belong here. So I'm trying to reclaim it. Another thing is milkweed. Let me head over there real quick. Ow. Try to move fast. I don't want to bore y'all with boring stuff, like walking, for example. So the monarch butterfly likes to eat milkweed, and for some reason this island has lots of milkweed on it, so I'm trying to protect it. I don't really know how to protect this banking. One year I put up dune fence, excuse me, and I piled seaweed behind it to try to hold it all in. I drove the stakes as deep as I could, and the next winter it all just washed away, gone completely. I don't know where it went, but there's probably, you know, there's like, I think it was like 100 feet of dune fence just disappeared, stakes and everything. So this is the milkweed right here, and as you can see, there's lots of it. There's also another spot where there's some too. Maybe I'll try to get some daytime photos and see if we can get some monarch butterflies in the actual photos. It's about ready to rain, so I don't suspect it'll be out right now. This is the other side of the island, and look, there's just, I mean, there's poison ivy. It's just everywhere. I don't want to spray here because, you know, I don't like poisons, and what happens is the roots let go and the island washes away. My parents did that when we first got the island, and it was a huge mistake. This is some new dune grass. I put some seaweed up against some banking here, and some dune grass popped up, so I'm not really sure, you know, if that's the way to go, but it seems very good. Just want to give you a little, that's Cliff Island over there. They actually have a store, which would be great if I could go to get maybe something, you know, I don't normally have on camping trips. I can't really think of anything right now. A McDonald's cup floated up today, and I was like, oh my God, McDonald's. I'm not going to walk the whole island right now because my legs are sore from raking seaweed so much. But I just want to give you kind of a, you know, this is the main rocky coast here. You know, it's really nice. You know, this side of the island is protected with all these rocks. The water gets up pretty high, you know, big storms and stuff. But all this bittersweet poison ivy and bunchberry bushes, you know, seems to hold it all together pretty good. So, yeah, fun. All right, catch y'all later.